Did you get that?
I got that! The only lane of stop traffic. And you seriously almost killed the car.
I totally got that!
Oh my god.
Scaredy almost killed us.
Scaredy, no matter what, you gotta look at the camera.
No seatbelts.
You're sweaty.
You're sweaty. Alright, I'm between two sweaty guys.
Sweaty armpits.
Right now.
What? Don't touch my armpit.
Alright. Children!
Turn this car around.
Scaredy, turn this car around right now. We're heading to day one of PAX. Any thoughts, Wasabi?
It's gonna be intense. I can't wait for Red Dog to see the line for the first time.
I'm very excited to see this line. Even though, yes. And
hopefully no technical issues.
Yes.
Hopefully.
That's true.
Way to jinx it.
I know, but you know what? Every time.
No, tell me about today. What do you think is going to happen today?
Lots of craziness, excitement. I know that we're all going to run over to a Logitech booth, I'm sure, at one point.
Yes, to get the swag. And Scaredy, don't look at the camera, but what do you think?
Don't turn around,
It begins. Technical issues here.
Told you.
Yep. And Iron Horse did warn us in the car that the thing that he wishes is that we wouldn't have technical issues when we came here in the morning. Everything worked when we left last night. But what's happening right now is there's no internet connection. So Wasabi and Iron Horse are trying to iron that out right now. And hopefully we can get this fixed before we start, which is going to be in about an hour and 15 minutes from now. So anyways, wish us luck. Hey guys, it's Red Dog from REDDOG.TV here, and I am here at PAX, and I want to walk you through this, like what we have right now. Obviously, you guys have seen here that we have Natural Selection 2 up. That's Hughes over there. On the other side, if you can peek, that's Iron Horse, and we got everything set up right now. The playtesters are joining as we speak to play with all the people here at PAX. As you can see, right across from us is Telltale Games with their new The Wolf Among Us, which is a new game coming out. Over to my left is Cooler Master, which is setting up all their stuff. They got a pretty sweet rig set up right here, which is looking pretty monstrous. And I actually have a Cooler Master item in my new PC. You guys can check my Twitch channel on which one that is. But as we move on to here, we've got the Logitech booth, which is right over here. Hopefully we're gonna get a lot of swag from this because it'll be pretty cool to get some headsets or keyboards or any type of peripherals. As we move along here, you can see SOE over here. You got Guncraft right here. And we're gonna continue moving here. And here we got Deus Ex, Human Revolution, Band Fuse, Rock Legends. There's a lot of people here right now in terms of staff. The general public has not been let in yet. We're passing by the Final Fantasy games, as you can see, all set up right now. Bunch of staff members for GeForce right here. Just kind of like probably discussing some stuff. And as we move forward here, XCOM, Enemy Within, we got Borderlands 2, 2K games. This is a pretty cool setup, like right here. If you look at this for for the wrestling, 2K14. I like the cage setup that they got going on right now. That over there is the crowd, if you can kind of see. I mean, it basically is that entire room. It's freaking huge, and maybe we can get out there and I'll show you some clips from the crowd, but we're gonna keep moving because there's some exciting stuff here. All right, guys, and I'm in another section right now of PAX. This is a pretty cool section. It has a very, very cool game here that I'm looking at right now. See, Ace Attorney, Dual Destinies, pretty cool game over here. And we're also seeing Plants vs. Zombies. The crowd I can hear over there is getting like pretty worked up. And look at what is over here, folks. This is it, Oculus VR, which I am so excited to try. Hopefully I'll get to as we go through here. Bejeweled Blitz over on this end. We have some League of Legends rigs and all these custom rigs and stuff for that game. And let's move over to the next section and we'll continue from there. All right, guys, and now we're moving into the other section of PAX right now. As you can see right here, this is like kind of the board game, card game, all types of tabletop games and figurines and just toys and everything that you can think of, all right here in the middle of PAX between the two huge rooms. There's actually another level here. I don't really quite know what is actually there, but we'll probably check that out later. As you can see, there's some people here playing, what is that? Settlers of Catan, actually. I saw Will Wheaton in his tabletop video series play that game. Actually, he played Star Trek version of the Settlers of Catan, which was quite interesting. So as we move into the next section, you guys are gonna see some pretty cool games here. Assassin's Creed 4, Black Flag, and oh, I see a familiar logo at the end there with the A, and we're just gonna kind of go over there and see what that is because I'm pretty sure it's gonna be exciting, but I'm gonna let you know what games we're gonna be passing as we go. The Watch Dogs over there. This is a pretty cool little cycle right here. I see Rayman Legends. There's a lot, in this section, there's a lot of console stuff. So the Xbox One is here, so is the PlayStation 4. This is the new Batman, Arkham Originals, but it looks like, yeah, Batman Blackgate, so 1025, that's coming out. And I think we're getting a little bit closer to this game that's pretty highly anticipated over here. And that logo that I was showing you was Bethesda, obviously. And this is Elder Scrolls Online booth. They got this massive section at the end of this wall here, and it's just insanely massive. It goes here to here. It's covering Elder Scrolls Online, and at the end, it's also covering the next Wolfenstein, which they're doing. So we're going to see that as well as we go through. Here's the NVIDIA booth with, I mean, this is a huge setup. Look at all these PCs. I mean, they're so beautiful. Running Skyrim, Splinter Cell, Blacklist, everywhere here. So as we can keep moving on here, as you can see what money can buy you with storage space in terms of storage space. And we're seeing here that we got the Elder Scrolls Online, obviously some, I think, Elder Scrolls women over there. So we're just gonna pause on that for a bit, let you guys soak that in, and then we're gonna keep moving. So again, this is the Elder Scrolls Online, guys, and it looks like people are actually playing right now that you can see. which I totally want to be playing right now because I think this is just going to be massively awesome. As we continue to move through here, again, NVIDIA still on my right, Elder Scrolls Online over here. And as we move forward, we're getting here to the Wolfenstein booth. So we got Wolfenstein here, which is the new order. The storyline is updated here. You can see already some people playing this. I hear it's actually going to be pretty good storyline, pretty good play. It's by Bethesda, so obviously it's going to be pretty sweet. Over here we got a massive Magic the Gathering section. They got shirts, they got, obviously their game is on display. And I actually have the game, and it's quite fun. I have physical cards, but I learned online first, and then I ended up liking it, so I bought the cards. I have no one to play it with, because no one I know actually plays it. So, this is the Corsair. So, this is all their stuff, their stage and their swag. This is the huge Twitch booth here. So mad props to Twitch for front paging me all those times for those matches. So really thanks for these guys for helping NS2 out, helping it get a lot of exposure. Again, you're gonna see how massive this booth is for Twitch. They got this entire center section right here. So as we move more along through this area, we're seeing Ubisoft here, WildStar, which is a very highly anticipated. I learned this from Wasabi the other day. This is a very highly anticipated MMO. Different graphics. Maybe we can get a little bit of footage of WildStar as we get on. Maybe we can see some people playing it right now. Up on that screen, we're seeing now, it looks like character selection. Wow, lots of different, couple different types actually. It looks like 4. Up on this screen here, we're seeing that someone's actually in-game right now, playing but not moving. This person over here is actually fighting something. Looks like a big scorpion. So far it looks really interesting. Extraction. Now, Extraction was a game that was renamed just recently. It was called Dirty Bomb before, and they renamed it to Extraction because they were able to get the license for that because they partnered with a publisher that was able to get them the license and the copyright and stuff for the name Extraction. So they renamed it. Apparently this is an up-and-coming game, and it's going to be pretty awesome. At least that's what I hear. I've read a little bit about it, but I plan to learn a little bit more as I get through this gigantic convention. If I have the time, obviously, I'm going to be there with everybody at the NS2 booth. And as we move on through more, there's just so much stuff going on here. Here, on this section, this is for all the indie studios. So there's a lot of indie studios here showcasing their games. Some of these are like two-man studios, which is actually pretty cool. Like, these guys are up and coming. So always support indie developers because these guys really are like the shit. And as we can see moving through here, we got Foul Play, Dead State, Guns N' Icarus Online. Actually, I was asked to play this by a friend, and he sent me a key, and it's quite fun. So definitely fun. We got Loadout over here, Apotheon. So as we continue to move through this section of PAX, this is just more indie games here. Dragon Fantasy, which it kind of looks, that looks really retro. I kind of like games like that because it just brings me back to a simpler time of gaming. We got over here, Pixelscopic. That's pretty cool. Just a lot of cool indie games here. I'm really liking all the studios that came out. Now, obviously, these guys aren't really huge studios, so they don't have really the money to go into the main room and have a big thing, but they get these little, these kind of like little tents, so to speak, here in this section of PAX, which is still pretty good exposure for them. And hopefully these videos will give them exposure as well. So, you know what, I told you I was gonna show you the crowd. Well, let's go right now and head over to the crowd, and I'll show you what I'm talking about. right, guys, so I wanted to stop here real quick on our way. This is the Xbox One booth. They got all the Xbox One. They got Rise of Rome happening right now. We got Beat Buddy, which is right here. Love that. This is what we're in for all 4 days. Stuff like this. All right, guys, so I told you I was going to show you what the crowd looks like so far here at PAX, and this already, from like the get-go, has already like increased tenfold of already, like just all the people here. It's a massive amount of people, massive amount of nerds, and I just have to say that it's just so freaking fun here. If maybe we can get a shot of like just how massive this is. Let's hold that camera up and see what is going on here in terms of like the entire crowd. So everyone's here really excited for PAX, so I can't wait for it to start and everyone to get in. We are basically T-minus 10 seconds away from actually starting this, so it's just gonna be pretty massive. Maybe we can start interviewing people if the sound is up. All right. So, how you guys doing?
Good.
All right, you guys excited for PAX?
Yeah.
All right, what games are you looking for here? Oculus Rift. Yeah, you know what? We actually just passed by the Oculus Rift booth just a bit ago, and it looks awesome. All I can say is that when you get in there, it's going to be a lot to take in because there is just so much shit, like everywhere. You guys are going to have a blast. So what? We got Oculus Rift. Any games that you guys are looking forward to?
Oculus Rift.
That's it? Okay.
That's what we came for. We'll check out everything later.
All right, guys. So you guys have fun, all right?
All right.
Thanks a lot. Hey guys, it is Red Dog here from REDDOG.TV. I am still here at PAX, day 1 of the general public. Obviously everyone is playing right now Natural Selection 2, the new reinforced patch, which is awesome. But I have a surprise for you guys. Now, my good friend Wasabi1 is here with a little friend of ours, and maybe you guys have been waiting for this to come.
Stop looking at my crotch.
Well then why did I say little friend? Oh, that's awesome. So now, what he's going to show you is, what are you going to do?
I've been working on this for a better part of a year for the community, and I think it's time that people have seen
the Gorge plushie. The Gorge plushie. It does exist, folks. Look at this. It is so, it's cute. It's cute. This is a cute. Oh, see, okay. All right. I think it's a neat. So anyways, that is the reveal. I mean, obviously it's not a big reveal because some of you have already seen it, but this is the Gorge plushie. It does exist. I think it's cute as hell, and I honestly think that we should roll with this. I mean, it's so awesome. So thanks, Wasabi, for stopping by and showing us that. Love it. I just want to show you, so many people have played the game today, and we have gotten such positive reviews of Natural Selection 2 from people that have the game, and they've come in and they're like, yeah, I know it, oh, what's this reinforced? And then they come in and they're like, holy cow, this is so cool. All the changes that people have been asking for and stuff have been pretty amazing. Well, amazing responses from them. We've had some people that have never heard of the game before that just are floored by the graphics, by the gameplay, and all that stuff. And I wanted to thank our playtesters who have actually been in the playtest server since this morning and been playtesting against these guys. And, you know, not owning them too much since a lot of them are new, which is really nice of them to do. So, again, this has been an amazing day so far of Natural Selection 2. I mean, it's only 3:15 right now, so we got about 2.5 hours left until this place closes. I believe it's out at 6, and then we're going to go drinking tonight. So, yeah. Hey guys, all right, I am here with Hugh Jeremy right now. How you doing, Hugh?
I'm doing good, Red Dog. How are you?
All right, good. We're gonna shake. We're gonna shake right
I
now.
haven't seen you in ages.
I know. It's been about 5 minutes.
Yeah.
So, you know, how do you think today has been going with Natural Selection 2? At PAX, has it been going on a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being the most awesome of awesome? How's it been?
It's so hard to do on a scale of 1 to 10 because when you're in these convention halls, the world outside is sort of a blur that you only see a little bit through a fog of occasional internet connections. So you don't know what's going on outside. But there's been a couple of things that have happened that have made me extremely happy and excited for Reinforce. The first is that we've had over 12,000 concurrent players this Friday, which is just off the hook.
12,000, guys.
Yep. The second is that the reinforcement program has been going pretty well. We're closing in on, I believe, about $50,000 in 24 hours, which is pretty sweet. The third is that Total Biscuit came by. And Total Biscuit, you know, whether you love him or loathe him, is a hugely influential gaming personality. People do what he says on his YouTube channel, and he came around, he recorded some great footage, and he absolutely loved what he saw, and he told us that, and he said that in his video, so
yeah.
Hopefully he puts that out there. So I'm a very heavy camper.
Awesome, that's awesome. Well, it's been such a fun day, and you know what, we got, three other days to look forward to here, so this is only almost day one over, almost. So, all right guys, thanks Hugh. Red Dog! Hey guys, it's Red Dog from REDDOG.TV. I'm here with Ed from Splash Sammers, the makers of Extraction, which just recently changed its name.
Actually, we changed it back. It was Extraction to begin with.
Okay.
And then we weren't sure if we could get the trademarks. It was like, okay, we're going to call it Dirty Bomb.
Okay.
Oh, great, no, we can. We can go back.
Okay. So I remember seeing a website of this, and my friends were telling me about it, and then it was Dirty Bomb, and then I saw the change.
The original great delicious flavor.
Right. Okay, so for everybody that hasn't, doesn't know anything about this game or hasn't played it, what is this game about? Tell me.
Okay, Extraction is a brand new AAA, free-to-play, multiplayer first-person shooter. There's some out there, we reckon we could do a better job. This is really going back to our roots, because we started off as a studio doing Wolfenstein Enemy Territory Quake Wars, so it's a PC
great
only.
games.
Thank you. So at the moment it's PC only, and it's just a thoroughbred competitive shooter. That's all we want it to be.
Okay, so competitive shooter. So I mean, we're talking pretty in-depth gameplay, pretty.
Yeah, but we're trying to make it easier to get into. And the problem with our previous games, which we totally admit to, is the problem is if you weren't the right class, you get to the objective and go, and now what do I do? I've got to be an engineer to do the objective?
Yeah.
So now anybody, we don't really have classes anymore.
Right.
We've got characters and roles.
Okay.
So like this guy, okay, she's kind of an engineer, but anyone can do the objective.
Right.
Anyone can plant the explosive charge. Anyone can disarm it. But because Proxy, the engineer we've got in here, she's actually a bit better. She's a bit faster at hacking. But she's kind of a glass cannon.
Right.
She doesn't have as much heavy firepower. She doesn't got as much health. She's really fast though.
Right.
So we're trying to get that kind of emergent gameplay. The cool thing about these games is, because every match plays out completely differently. It's not this scripted kind of, this guy comes out here, I shoot him.
You can see it from a billion years before it happens. Oh, this is going to happen. Everything can change.
Exactly, and that's great. There's some awesome games like that. What makes I think these games the most satisfying in lots of ways is that it's a sandbox and a rule set and a toolkit to let gamers author their own experiences.
Right.
You get this thing of, oh my god, we nearly did this thing, but they didn't kill me, but you revived me, and I got the gun, and we just saw the thing at the last moment.
Yeah.
Nobody else, other than the people in that game, had that exact same game experience.
That's awesome.
So it's always been really depthy. Is that a word?
Right. It's going to be now.
Yes.
Right now.
Thank you. You heard it here first. But sometimes, I think in our previous games, it's kind of difficult to get into, because not only did you have to be good at team deathmatch, you had to be good at objective mode as well, and you had to change class all the time.
Right.
So we've really streamlined that now. It's the whole user interface is much simpler.
Right.
But also, we're adding in some of the elements to other games we really love, like League of Legends and Dota.
Right.
So there's always going to be, we're going to bring out new characters every month.
Right.
None of them are better than the other, they're always just different. And you do not need to pay a penny to play the game, ever.
So never pay to win.
Never
pay to win.
Because that sucks.
It
also,
does.
how satisfying would it be if, hey, I bought the golden gun and I won. I am so clever.
For 5 minutes, and then you're like, next game.
Look at me, Mom! Mom, are you hearing this?
So you said something really interesting. I mean, it was a big competitive game. So in terms of like casting or shoutcasting and spectate mode, how is that going to work into this game, and how well is that system going to work?
That's something we're looking like. Basically, we just want to give gamers, admins, and shoutcasters all the tools they need to run the games they want to do it, the way they want to do it.
Right.
We can't go into too much detail about that right now.
Right.
In terms
Understand.
of things like dedicated servers. We can't talk about that now.
Right.
Because we don't actually know. Sorry, that sounded like I was being... we haven't actually sorted that out yet, but we're in partnership with Nexon now. They are very good at running games.
Right.
Which is why we partnered with them, because it's like, oh, these guys are fantastic at this. And they're brilliant at customer service. And I don't know about you, I've certainly played games where I did not really feel like a valued customer.
Yeah, that's very true, where you're just a number. So, I mean, if you can change that and also put in all this fantastic gameplay that you talked about, it looks like you guys got a winner.
Well, we're hoping so. Certainly, I mean, there's lots of awesome games out there. Yeah. You know what? This might not be the game for you. You may not like this. I'd urge you to give it a try, because it will cost you none of your American dollars.
Yeah, exactly. Or any dollars.
Oh, any whatsoever. And if you don't like it, we'll refund the price. I promise.
Full refund.
But also, I don't know if you play Counter-Strike, you may have played a map called Dust.
Right.
The guy who makes that works for us.
Yeah.
He doesn't make levels anymore. Instead, he's developing an analytics tool. A guy called Dave Johnson. Lovely guy. Horrible guy. Vastly talented, pleasant, polite. I don't know how he does it.
Yeah.
But he, as a level designer, became really obsessed with this notion that, how are people playing my map? Well, I can only have my own eyes on so many game sessions.
Right.
What if you could just watch every session that's played, whether you're in the server or not?
Right.
So this is what Echo is. It's all the data from these games right now is being saved. Even if you're just doing a LAN session on your own, you say that information off as a log file, send it to us, and it helps us balance everything. So we've got footprints, we've got heat maps. We know, oh look, right here, look, everyone has a little dip in frame rate because everyone throws an airstrike at the same time. Okay, we've got to look at memory management.
That's awesome.
Oh look, server, or just things like, at this point in the map, lots of people get killed while they're looking this way, they get shot from over there, from this distance with this weapon. We may need to look at balancing. So it doesn't design the game for us, but it just lets us test the hypothesis really accurately.
Right.
At one point we just went, shotguns feel kind of overpowered. Are they, or are we just getting better at using them?
Right.
And then we can actually just
Is
test
it the player's skill that's increasing, and then obviously all these other factors come into play. You can't just be like, you know what, someone said it, we're patching it.
Yeah, change everything. There was a weird example of that back in Wolfenstein Enemy Territory. Totally symmetrical teams, like absolutely different coloured, costumes, but totally symmetrical. And we were getting all this feedback saying, oh man, it's so unbalanced. The Allied submachine gun is so much more powerful than the Axis one.
It's the same gun.
It's the same gun. But here's the thing, we went and looked at it. The Thompson had bassier audio than the MP40. So people felt more confident with it. They thought it was more powerful. They went for more headshots. They were getting more kills with it. It's like, I don't know how to balance that.
How is that a placebo effect with a game weapon?
So from a developer point of view, from a designer point of view, there's no point looking at your game code and going, no, they're wrong.
Yeah.
You can never say you're playing the game wrong. That's a ridiculous thing to say. Instead of which, it's like, right, what is causing that outcome? And actually, the quality of feedback we've had in the closed alpha and the open beta we're running at the moment, these guys are so knowledgeable. They do tend to go, it kind of feels like this, so it might be due to this, or this.
Right.
It's not just kind of, I want a magic pony and I want it now.
And I want it now and I want it to work.
Exactly.
Wow. Awesome.
Yeah, we've got an open beta running at the moment. We would love your guys to come and play in it. Do check it out.
Where can they find this open beta? Or do they just Google Extraction and
Extraction, the game will
Google up Extraction, you'll find it. Sign up for the open beta. Ed, it's been great. Thanks
My
for
pleasure.
talking us through it and letting us know. This has been Red Dog for REDDOG.TV. I'll catch you on the next one, guys. Hey guys, I am here at PAX still, and this is basically the indie section of PAX. So what we're going to do is I'm going to go through all the booths right now, give a chat to the developers. Some of these are like 1, 2, 3, 4-man teams, maybe a little bit more, but you know what? Unknown Worlds Entertainment started as an indie developer, created an awesome game that we all know and love called Natural Selection 2, and look where they are now. So I really want to show some support of these indie developers and try to get some of their games here on the map and bring it to you guys here. Hey guys, this is Red Dog from REDDOG.TV. I am here with John Combs, and your position here at Uber Entertainment is?
I'm the design director for Uber.
Design director, awesome. So I'm seeing 2 games that we have here. We got Toy Rush. When did this come out?
We just announced Toy Rush 2 weeks ago.
Okay.
It is an asynchronous multiplayer tower defense game with collectible card game mechanics using toys.
Awesome.
On tablets and mobile, out sometime late fall.
Awesome. And you guys are right now in testing stages?
Yeah,
how far along?
We're finishing it up, we're polishing it, filling out some last minute details and stuff. Oh, check out.
Awesome. We'll cut that out. And we'll start from your last minute details. So 3, 2.
So we're just in the middle of finishing up, putting the last bits of polish on it, building out some single player stuff, and getting our multiplayer, testing it, getting it ready to ship, because we got a couple more months left.
Awesome, awesome. Well, that sounds fun. I mean, I'm looking already at this poster. I don't know if you can get this, Scaredy. This poster here looks pretty sweet. This looks like a fun game already. So the next game I think that everyone has heard about is Planetary Annihilation.
Yes, Planetary.
So if you guys don't know, this was a game that was kind of introduced on Kickstarter. It raised
$2.2 million. Yes.
We're just going to say a lot of money, okay? Like, that is a crap ton of money to make this game. So for those of you that don't know it, I'm going to let John here kind of give you a brief overview of what Planetary Annihilation is.
First of all, let me thank everybody that helped kickstart it, because that was one of the best experiences of my career.
That's awesome.
It was absolutely
How
incredible.
cool is that? Like, you're there, you're refreshing your Kickstarter page, and it's just like, cha-ching, 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 cha-ching,
Well, you just go for, like, we put it out there and it's like, is this going to work? Are people going to want this? And then you start watching it go up, and then at some point you're going, wow, this is going to get funded. And then it's like, oh, well, now we need to actually build the game.
Yeah.
And then it blew by.
Now we got to do work.
We start doing, like, stretch goals, and it keeps going. 2 days before we ship, we're, like, at 1.6 million. We're like, okay, let's come up with something. I don't know, let's do an orchestra at 2.1 million.
Yeah.
We'll never get there.
And 2.2.
2 days later, it's there. So,
Holy cow.
Yeah, and then that was last year, and we've been building it. We went into alpha almost 3 months ago.
Okay.
So all the Kickstarters that were at $90 and better got to get in the alpha.
Right.
We started selling alpha access. In fact, you can buy it on the show today for $60, get right into the game.
See?
It's
all of you that watch this daily.
Caveat, it's alpha, almost beta, so it's not perfect yet. Beta starts very soon.
Okay.
And we'll be dropping the price of $60 for everybody at that point.
Awesome.
So you can buy and
I think there was a little bit of, when it came out $90 and people thought that was the end price, and what was it? I mean, so I'm glad
there
that
was a big, we didn't want to upset our Kickstarters.
Right.
At the Kickstarter price to get in the alpha was $90.
Right.
And we didn't think it was fair at all to offer it to everybody else for less than that. So that's
I
why
agree.
it was there. There was a vocal minority of people that really were upset about it.
And you know what's funny about them is they're the loudest.
Yeah, and we get it. You know, it's an unfinished game, but we really wanted the strongest supporters in there. The tech wasn't ready for a big load, so that also helped keep the number of players smaller.
Right.
But now we're getting into beta, and then we'll be releasing in December.
Awesome.
So, and we're totally on track to release.
Awesome.
We're behind schedule at all. The game's coming along great.
So about the game, what is Planetary Annihilation?
Planetary Annihilation it's an RTS game.
Okay.
In the style of Total Annihilation or Supreme Commander, because it's not a quick game, it's not a fast-paced command and conquer game. It's a massive RTS game on being played on round spherical planets and multiple planets. Okay. To the point where you're fighting across the entire solar system.
So you're saying you can I can zoom into a battle that's happening on this part of the planet, zoom out, there's another battle happening, and then there's another thing happening on another planet.
Exactly. And you can take a unit, fly it to an asteroid, put big effing engines on the asteroid, charge it up, and fly it into a planet and destroy the planet that way. That is tech that we're absolutely getting in very, very soon in the beta.
Awesome.
It's going to be. I've been in the industry for 12 years.
Yeah.
I've done RTS games for most of that time, and I've never worked on a game of this scale. It's incredible.
It sounds
really
sounds awesome. And your beta schedule, obviously, it's going to start out with what, closed beta, then an open beta, or
well, like we've done everything. We're really we talk a lot with our community. So at any time if you really want to play the game, you can buy it on Steam or buy it directly from our website. And just get in and start playing.
Awesome.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Well, you've heard it here. 2 games, Planetary Annihilation and Toy Rush. John, thanks so much for the time.
You're welcome.
All right, guys. We'll catch you on the next one. Hey, guys. It's Red Dog again here with Howard from Muse Games. How you doing, man?
Good.
All right. So Muse Games makes what's behind me right here, Guns of Icarus Online. So I don't know if you guys have actually heard about this game. Maybe you have, maybe you haven't. I actually have this game. And I was running around with it, about last week actually, was my first time in it. I was in the tutorial and running around on my ship and manning the guns and, shooting the little targets that keep coming out. I thought it was a lot of fun.
Awesome.
I got it because a friend of mine was like, hey, I really want a crew of people I know. So can you be one of my crew? And I'm like, yeah, sure. So I got on it finally. Sadly, we couldn't actually connect time-wise to get on there and actually play. So the farthest I got was the tutorial. So for everyone that doesn't know the game or has gotten only as far as I did, what is Guns of Icarus Online? Just tell me about it.
In a nutshell, it's steampunk airship combat. So you are crewing with...
Remember those words. That is awesome, all in one little blender, okay? Jesus.
So 4 players crew a ship together.
Okay.
You can be a pilot and fly the ship. You can be a gunner and man a wide variety of turret guns. And you can be an engineer that runs around frantically trying to repair stuff and keep your ship alive.
Right.
So the game is really all about teamwork. It's about your crew coming together, working together, and surviving the skies. And there's a variety of different match and game modes, match types. So you can be playing deathmatch with 2 other ships, 1 other ship, or 3 other ships.
Right.
So it's
all these ships have their own crews, player crews.
Right.
I mean, so you're telling me that like if I'm on a ship and I'm like raising my gun up to fire at another ship, I will see little people like players running frantically across the bridge and across all that stuff.
I mean, there's maximum of 32 players in a match. So in a moment of combat, things can be pretty intense.
Wow, and things are breaking. You're saying that each person has like their own role on here. So
yeah.
And now you're saying, can a gunner? Okay, there's gunner and engineer, right? A gunner, can they fix stuff, but they're just not as good as an engineer? Is that how it works?
Yeah,
okay, so they're not locked out completely.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay.
So a gunner can fix stuff, but you just have more skills for you to gun better.
Right. Wow, that's awesome. So this game has been out for how long now?
It's been out for 10 months now.
10 months?
Yeah.
Okay, guys, so you're here. I mean, who wouldn't want like steampunk airship combat blowing up shit? Like when you're like, oh man, and getting to, not just manning the guns, but when things break and they're on fire. I'm guessing things get on fire at some point.
Yeah,
a lot.
definitely.
There's a lot of fire. Okay, so basically,
Flamethrower.
wait, hold on. That like you can get close to another ship and like just light it on fire.
Oh yeah.
That sells it right there, guys. I don't even know why you're still watching this. Just you guys should already be online and getting in there. So, all right, Howard, thanks so much.
Oh, yeah, thanks.
Guns of Icarus Online, folks. Scaredy, how do you think today went?
Good, good.
Good? You have fun?
Oh yeah. Day 1 down.
Yeah,
3 more to go.
3 more. 3 more. Michelle, how did today go?
Awesome.
Awesome.
Yes.
You enjoyed yourself?
Yes, exhausted.
Stop.
That's how you know it's good.
Chris, how'd it go?
What?
It's beer time.
Beer time.
Yeah. Hughes?
What's up?
How'd it go?
Great.
You enjoyed today? What are you looking forward to now?
College for humanity!
Beer.
Beer, exactly. It's beer o'clock. All right, so guys, this does it. Ooh. So guys, this does it for PAX Day 1. I can't believe we actually did it. I am so excited and my feet hurt. But as you can see, I mean, throughout all the videos, it was quite a success. And there are legs coming at me.
No! Oh, I'm telling your wife!
And you can see everyone's mood right now after day 1. So it's been a blast. So thanks guys for watching today. Obviously there'll be a little bit more antics, I'm sure, going into dinner. That's nice.
Hi, I'm Wasabi1 for REDDOG.TV. I'm your new host. Red Dog is coming.
So we are leaving PAX now. We're leaving Hugh behind because he has a panel to do. So we are gonna go eat at a pub, get a couple drinks in us, maybe see another DeLorean, I don't know. And that may conclude our day, our first day here at PAX, which was a dang good one. Very excited for tomorrow. My feet hurt still. Bye.